Well, let's switch gears to the offensive side of the ball and take a look at the Madden updates this week, which take effect in the game today. And we will start with the quarterback position and some movers and shakers at the top. Blake Bortles, Andy Dalton.
I know two of them.
Derek Carr, Ryan Tannehill is down, Jameis Winston, Colin Kaepernick. Scott, is the free fall ever gonna end?
I think he's going to be in the low 60s before the season's over if they don't start changing something up.
All right, but we can't ignore our friend from Duval County, Florida.
There he goes.
MJD, I've been really impressed with him over the last couple of weeks. What have you seen?
You know what? I think he's better when he's making the play, right? When he's in the pocket, he does a really good job. But when he's out on the edge creating, he's one of the best. And so the more the Jaguars can get things going with this guy, helping him out running crossing routes, down the field routes, screens and stuff with the backs, I think he'll be fine.
Now, Scott, I've started to sneak Blake Bortles into my fantasy lineups. What about playing him on Madden?
I love the play action with him. Just gives you a bit of chance to be able to throw. He's not great deep, but I do like the accuracy kind of in the short to medium range with Blake Bortles.
All right, and we've got some more ratings updates for the wide receivers and tight ends that we'll be looking at in just a moment here. We got a few more seconds with Blake Bortles, which I won't argue with.
No.
Gary Barnidge is up. Tavon Austin, AJ. Okay, Tavon Austin. Scott. Yeah. Is he good to use it? I know he's frustrating at times to watch. Is he good to use in the game, though?
A lot of people, that's their number one kick returner in the game, especially on Mutt. They're like, I need someone like Tavon Austin. They had a team of the week come out where he's an 86 on Mutt. You see him as a 78 here. He's the kind of guy that can change a game.
And you see who's leading the way there is Gary Barnidge, up 2 points to 79 overall. What have you seen from him lately?
Well, he can catch the ball, he can block, but he makes those combat catches, guys on his back. His run after the catch is really good as well. I mean, this guy here, he's the new age tight end. He's a bigger guy, can catch the ball. He's similar to Gronk without being Gronk.
Yeah, he's one of those blocking guys. That's what he was known for. But in the game, can you still use him as a receiving tight end?
Yeah, he's great on the drag, on a hook. I mean, I do actually like that. If you think you're going to get some pressure, you can change it up and have a block.
What are some of the better plays? Like, if you're running two tight end sets, do you run the crossing routes? What's the best way to use it?
I like the mesh playbook. If you get in the mesh play type, even with dual tight ends or single tight end, that really can free up a guy underneath.
Okay, well, let's take a look at some of the notable offensive line ratings here. And you'll see, you know what? It strikes me. There are two Browns. Yeah, there's two Browns on the team. MJD, how come they can't find a running back then?
I don't know. I'm trying to see why Nick Mangle went down. I mean, they demolished the Dolphins this week.
Yeah, and Zach Martin's also down, which seems like a little bit of a surprise as well, Scott.
Yeah, I mean, the Cowboys got to get something going here on the running game. But Zach Martin, why are these guys dropping?
Yeah, it's one of the things I feel is
right?
I guess somebody has to go up. For that, somebody to go up, somebody's got to go down.